Greetings, this is Scholar Saunders scene. What's current? Now we have ASAP Rocky's trial resumed. So we're going to go and make sure we see what is happening with that. So I'm going to put it in on the screen. So here we go. Still getting used to this. There it is. All right.
So you have my Instagram or anything pertaining
Oh my God, are you serious? They're having technical difficulties. So kind of wild. Now they're back to the trial, ASAP Rocky. It's looking rocky for ASAP. That's a clever one. Bumbleclot with the clap back. Funny one. He's a funny one. He's got the jokes. He's a regular jokester. Where are those 12 people I told you to bring in? You gotta bring in some more eyeballs. I need eyeballs. That's all I need. Set of eyeballs. Tell them to subscribe. Subscribe so you see the crawl. You see it crawling. Subscribe. YouTube.com/@SkySaunders. Make sure they see that. All right, so it's back to lunch, I guess. Selected memory. I'm in the comment section on the trial of ASAP Rocky for Court TV. And I gotta say, Court TV should be ashamed of themselves. They should have better cameras, better microphones, better ways of viewing. I mean, they've been around for 40 years, I think, or more, or at least 30 years. Cause they got really big ratings for this. The O.J. Simpson. Woo! They made probably $500 million off of that. I'm just saying, allegedly. I don't know how much they made. But yeah. So I'm ready for it. I'm just waiting for it. I think the ASAP Rocky trial is gonna go in his favor as an early. Just looking at Relli. Relli is just not even. He switched up his story. He's changed the facts on one of the ideas he had. Like it's not looking well. You're saying it's looking rocky for ASAP, but it's looking rocky for ASAP Relli. He's not no longer ASAP Relli. He's just Relli. Or I would say Mr. Efron, Terrell Efron. That's what he really is. Star Report kicked in academics back yesterday. Yes, he did. And I don't think he saved the foot. I don't think he saved the footage of it. So we're just waiting again. We're waiting for lunch. It's about two. It's like two. It's 2:03 out there on the west coast, on the left coast. So they're just eating lunch. And I missed. There it went live for a little while, and then I guess they're deliberating or something like that. Maybe I'm not sure. Rel said he didn't know his girlfriend's other name or about her prostitution website. Oh man, yeah, grazed by a gun or grazed by a scrape. It's all. See, that's what you call credible physical evidence. When you can discern what is a scrape and what is a actual gun uh, round grazing your skin. You can discern that. You can make sure that's true or not. This might take as long as it. Oh yeah, the YSL trial. Oh my God, they just had to get that shortened. That YSL trial went out for a long time, but I still think he should have pled not guilty all the way instead of taking the plea deal. But that was in his cards, sadly. And his father, he sounded like a strong man from the South. He was telling him he should have just held out. He should have just held on till they figured out some way of correcting the situation. Be back going to Burger King. Kiki Jacobs. Let me see if what happens right here. I'll go on top. Still looking for my 60 followers on spot. I always say followers. It's so easy to say followers. In the meantime, while this is still going on, I can get in my sponsors. LifeStrongApparel.com, LifeStrongApparel.com. My main man Pang, he's got your sea moss infused treats for the dogs. He's got raw sea moss. He's got purple sea moss. He's got snapbacks. If you put in Skyler20, SKYLER20, you will be able to see the you'll able to see at the checkout you're 20% off for your merchandise. So make sure you go to his website, patronize that website, get those goodies, and get 20% off all your purchases. So that's LifeStrongApparel.com. Tell them that the silly guy Sky Saunders sent you. All right, my main man Baha Jackson. It's always confusing me. Baha Jackson. He is a great spokesman. He's really a spokesman for near beer, sardines on the grill, fried chicken, and of age, female strippers. And you should be of age too if you would like to, discuss further. Um, Make sure you check him out on BEEJACKSON 5478 on YouTube or Baha Jackson. It always looks like Baha Jackson, the original younger version of Doughboy from the monumental film Boys in the Hood. All right, child actor, now a grown man. So check him out. Tell him that the silly guy Skylar Saunders sent you. And last but not least, my great guy .focus _. DOTFOCUS 1 _ He's got away with the weapon. He's got away. He's looked for the pink mist on Call of Duty. You can find that out when you look at his clips on YouTube. I'm claiming all his subscribers. Whenever he is a subscriber, I'm claiming it because I'm driving attention and traffic to his site. Same thing with Beha Jackson. Goddamn. But anyway, so check him out. Tell him that the silly guy Sky Saunders sent you. .focus. Bumbleclot, are you still in here? Are you still in here, Bumbleclot, or is there somebody else? There's one person that's afraid to go into the StreamYard. Y'all can come in the StreamYard, whoever you are. Come on in. Come on in and get this. Come on down here and get this right there. So I think they're still deliberating or still trying to figure something out. It's just going on to the screen. California versus Rakim mayors. Looks like some action might be going on. Let me see. All right, it still looks like they're not really kicking in. So I gotta go back to how it's going.
Elsa Rose,
Here we
and
go.
talk
Here
about
we
it
go.
for
Here we go. Here we
43.
go.
Folks had to wait 35 minutes. All of us apologize. We don't want you to have to wait. But sometimes, as I keep hearing myself say, sometimes it happens. But we have discussed what we needed to discuss. We are ready to proceed now. Our jurors, we're back on the record. Our jurors, all parties and counsel are present. Mr. Efron is on the stand. And Mr. Tacopina, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Ron. Mr. Efron, at the preliminary hearing last November 20th, 2023, you were asked questions regarding whether you own firearms. Do you recall that, being asked those questions?
I don't recall.
Okay, okay. Uh,
Do you have a case in mind?
I do. Strap.
Hold on.
Zoom in on it. Okay, page 113.
All right, hold on.
Did that, Ron? Did I just say it?
Yeah.
She goes to line 13, really, Ron, I guess. Not too good.
Can you speak the question back again, please?
Mr. Efron, at the preliminary hearing last November 2023, you were asked questions regarding whether you own firearms. Do you recall that? Being asked those questions?
And what was the answer?
I don't recall.
If that was the question, and this is the answer, then that's fair.
Are we talking about lines 9 and 10?
Yeah. Oh, the one we go back up to line 5? That's a comment.
Just because I don't think 9 and 10 have anything to do.
Look,
I agree. Yeah, that's true.
want to go up to 5?
Uh, All right. What has nothing to do with the question is what is asked and answered on line 10 and lines 10, 11, and 12.
Okay, how about this? We'll go back to maybe we'll leave it 112, lines 11 through 13.
Much better.
Oh. Sorry, that's November, what, I'm good?
No. Look at the last, to what line?
Okay.
Okay, preliminary hearing back in November 2023. Question, actually, Mr. Efron, let me clarify that. Did you ever possess a 9mm gun? Answer by you, I own a bunch of them. So, I guess the question now again today is, do you own a 9mm?
Only one of guns.
Right. Is one of those bunch of guns a 9mm?
Just staccato. Yeah, I guess it's a 9mm. I don't really know too much about guns. I only got it because I moved to Florida.
Okay. And you posted a picture on your Instagram in December of 2022, before that hearing.
Your Honor, at this point, the question would be irrelevant, given the answers that you want to sign off. I agree.
The part about 9
Yeah.
9mm. Ask that to hold up on the two.
Okay.
Your Honor, the witness just testified that he had a moving to the file. Issue of the access, demonstrate, he says he has a 9mm.
Okay. So you own a 9mm Glock.
Staccato.
Is that a Glock?
It's just staccato. I don't know the difference between a Glock. Glock is the name of a gun.
Yes.
No, it's just staccato.
Okay. Is there some other 9mm?
I don't know the difference between what you're talking about. I
So
just
you
know
want
it's
Your Honor, people would stipulate, important pictures, you know, it's a 9mm. Or take condition of it, absolutely, going to, absolutely.
You want to not
For how,
wrong.
for how long has he had the 9mm? Might be,
Okay. Well, you're interested now, that's what I mentioned something else. Could I ask if he's publicized himself with 9mm?
Your Honor, it's irrelevant.
No, it is relevant and you can ask that.
Thank you.
But for now, do not show it.
No,
You can ask them. And the question will call for a yes or a no.
Mr. Beckman, have you published pictures of yourself with a 9mm?
You know what you mean by publish?
Yeah. Like where on my Instagram?
Anyway.
Yes, so yes.
All right. Now, let's move closer to the time of the incident on November 6th of 2021. A few weeks before November 6th, 2021, and a few weeks before you testified that you found shell casings at the scene, 9mm shell casing, you fired 9mm weapon at a shooting range, correct?
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
You heard me, definitely not. I
Okay.
own a firearm. I only got my firearm license a year and a half later, and I showed you that preliminary hearing. We went down this already.
Okay, so that would mean in October of 2021, October 19th to be specific, you definitely would not be shooting guns, including a 9mm semi-automatic at a firing range.
I don't know.
So, no, you just said
The
that.
only relevant requirement is whether he was firing a 9mm. He was firing 22s,
Yeah, I don't know.
25s,
No,
24s.
no,
No, you weren't.
no, it's,
Okay,
Not, the question is limited to him firing a 9mm.
was I firing a 9mm?
That's what he's asking, in October of 21.
No. Like in a shooting range, he's not, like, I don't understand.
At all.
No.
okay, you're right. With that, then, we're going to show a specific video from October 21st, 2021. Oh, sure.
Scott, no? You? No, what I said was, if something is gonna be shown to the jury, you have to share it amongst each other first.
So they've already, just so it's clear,
Stop.
they put up the video so the
It
jury.
was not up there now.
Well, they saw it, it was.
They're gonna see this.
I mean,
Calm down.
if it's gotta get posted.
Come on. Is there a way to look, can you look at it on the computer there?
Without going up there.
That would be nice.
What do I do?
Let's let Mr.
Do
Lewin
you
take
do
a
the thing
look.
with me that you always seem to do?
Take
So
it.
it shuts that, you accidentally do the thing with me, so it shuts that off. I think you always do. That we don't want you to do, but we want you to do.
Why do I have to do that?
So we shut that off.
Oh, if it's shown there, it's
I
shown
don't
there.
know. I just want to change. Hold on. Okay, we're good, we're good.
Don't have to do it?
No, you don't have to do it, so don't do it, please.
I'm sure I'm gonna have to take a look at it. I know. Can you play it? I know. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, here you go.
Just wait, judge to say. You can do it.
You can show it and you can be, ask, what is it that he should? He said he asked for it, he did.
7 more, and we got a party in here.
Let's find out, is that him?
Is that you?
Yeah.
Thanks, sir. All right.
I don't know what I'm shooting. That's a fire. That's a range.
Okay. Well, first of all, you have another photos. Mr. Efron, what you just told this jury.
I don't know what I'm doing 365 days out the year.
Hold on, please, sir.
Talking about
Hold on. What you just told this jury was that before November 6, 2021, you didn't fire any guns, because you didn't have your license. You were telling that to this
I
jury.
said unless I went to a shooting range.
No, you said.
I just said that. But I'm not aware of doing
Okay, stop.
365 days out the year.
He's clarified, accepted a shooting range.
Oh,
Ask the next question.
take a look at that, gun right there, to the right.
And when's the date of this?
Oh, what do you have to say? Take a look at the gun to the right.
Okay. That's not my gun. That's out the shooting range.
That's what?
That's not my gun. That's a shooting range.
Okay. That gun you used to shoot.
That's not my, what gun? Shoot who? What do you mean? At the shooting range?
So,
Yeah.
okay. So.
Well, guess what? He said, yes, guess what?
That gun you used to shoot at the shooting range. So my question is, that gun to the right is a 9mm automatic, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In the video, did you see shell casings ejecting backwards as you fired in the video we showed? Did you see it? Go on,
I guess.
okay,
It is.
I want you to guess. We'll watch it again. Go ahead.
That's what they do when you're in a shooting range. What's wrong with that?
Judge, you want to jump in or you want me to? I asked the question, do you see the shell casings being ejected?
And I said, yes. It's a
You
shooting
said, you
range.
said yes.
No, he said that's what they do. What's wrong with that?
It's a shooting range. I don't.
All right, the answer is yes, you saw it.
Yes. Yes.
Oh. The date, by the way, you asked for the date. We have a stipulation on the date.
Yes, what was the date again, please?
October 19th.
We have a stipulation.
October 19th, 2020. And where is this video taken?
It was obtained from his phone. He's
Right, so we have a stipulation on that date, on that date, this is outside of California, correct, counsel?
I don't know where it was taken.
Well,
You know where that was taken, sir?
Is this the picture where you, let's see? I mean, if I got it off my phone, it should say. I mean, I don't know what it is.
You don't remember where you were?
I mean, I should have that, it's timestamp.
It is timestamp. We have the
Timestamp, and it should show where.
What they're asking you is,
No, I don't know. I don't
where
know.
is the range?
I don't know.
You don't know where the range
Right.
is.
It's like probably in Jersey or something like that, or like, I don't know, I don't wanna guess. It's not LA though.
Maybe New Jersey, but you don't know.
yeah, the witness we asked, is it, does he know if it's in California?
Why did the witness said he doesn't know, he doesn't want to guess?
I wasn't in LA.
Can he be asked if it was in California, Ron?
You said he doesn't know it, maybe it was New Jersey. That's the answer. Ask another question.
Okay, take that down now, please. You told law enforcement after the alleged shooting that you told an attorney named Brian Hurwitz, and he told you to return to the scene and retrieve the gun casings. Is that right?
I don't remember, I don't remember something
Okay. Let me ask you a question. You don't have a recollection more, is that fair?
It was 3 years ago. You're asking me something I told somebody one time.
Okay. So you don't have a recollection, is that fair? Okay, let me back to refresh your recollection. That's what you do. Hold on. That's report. Okay, Mr. Yeah.
What? No.
I'm going to show you something, Mr. Efron, see if it refresh your recollection. Just read it to yourself. When you're done, look at me.
Am I supposed to be reading?
I'm going to show you. Just read this sentence starting with after the break at the end of there. And when you're done, look at that.
Who's this from?
Just read it and look up at Mr. Tappan when you have finished reading.
Up into where?
Sure. Come back up. Show you. Yeah, let me show you. Just let me go there.
Oh, okay.
Just, okay. All right, let me know.
Now, what am I supposed to be reading?
Okay, no. So you're right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'll ask you a question. My question would be, having read that Does it or does it not refresh your recollection that you told law enforcement when you went to, you spoke to law enforcement that you called an attorney named Brian Hurwitz and he told you to return to the scene and retrieve the shell casings? Will it refresh your recollection?
I don't think I'm allowed to tell you what I said with my lawyer.
Just you help me here. I'm not asking you what you said to your lawyer, I'm asking what you said to the
This
police.
calls for a yes or a no.
What's the question again?
Sure. Did you, having read that, does it refresh your recollection that you told the police, not the police, that you called an attorney, Brian Hurwitz, that night, November 6th, 2021, and he told you to return to the scene and retrieve the shell casings?
He's asking, did he tell that to the police?
He was there with me. Brian, I don't really remember. I don't remember. But the lawyer was there with me and the police.
That's a different question. That's on November 8th, right? That's the police.
What are you talking about?
You just said the lawyer was there with you at the precinct, right? That's November 8th, sir. My question is, did you tell the police that on November 6th, your lawyer told you to go back to the scene and retrieve the case on November 6th?
Why would you tell me that on?
Is the answer yes?
I don't know, it's kind of confusing. I don't get what he's trying to say. Kind of confused, okay?
I'm not trying to confuse you.
What,
I mean, what you are.
what was the, supposedly the date of the fall?
This was a call with the, interview with the police on August 5th, 2022. With Detective Force. And you understand my question, Ron?
Wait, what's your question?
Do you know Brian Hurwitz?
Yeah, that was my lawyer, my previous lawyer.
Right after the shooting, you called him?
I had my business on it. I was taking lawyers.
Did
He
you,
answered.
did you call Brian Hurwitz that night or the night of the shooting or the next day?
He responded the next day.
Did you speak to Brian the next day?
Yeah.
Did you speak to him that night?
No, he speaks to me that day.
So you didn't have.
All right, so now, you told me that you didn't speak to Brian Hurwitz until the very next day, which was November 7th. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah.
He's gonna ask you now about whether you did or did not make a certain statement to the police when you interviewed in 2020. That's all he's asking you. Did you tell the police that?
Anyway, Ron, I'm just gonna, I've asked you, I'm just gonna keep moving on here, so.
If
I'm
you're
good.
ready to move on about whether you did or did not call Brian Hurwitz, if you don't need to
The record is.
explore it, fine, I'm good with
I
that.
think you just established, you didn't have a lawyer that night on November 6th at 10 or 11 or midnight. You didn't have a lawyer yet,
But
right?
after the shooting, no.
Okay. So you would agree it wouldn't make sense that a lawyer would tell you to go retrieve shell casings that night because you didn't have a lawyer yet. Agreed? We would.
I don't get what you're saying.
Based on what you just said, you would agree that, or that a lawyer would not tell you to go back and retrieve shell casings.
I don't know what a lawyer told me. It was so long ago. Oh, no, I didn't.
Yes.
No, because I didn't speak to him. I didn't speak to.
Now, I think we just established, and I'll get back to this, but you didn't report this to the police until November 8th. The incident happened on November 6th. Do you agree with that?
It happened November 6th at 10 o'clock at night, so it was like basically a new day. I was waiting for a lawyer to respond before I take any.
Hold on. You're not answering the question. Ask the question again. Is this gonna call for a yes or a no?
I'll even be more specific. We agree the altercation happened on November 6, 2021, at about 10:17 p.m. Right?
Yeah.
And you didn't make the police report in person until November 8th at 7:20 p.m. Right?
Yeah, I was waiting for my lawyer.
You were asked by detectives when you went in there why you waited to contact the police for 2 days, and you said it's because I'm not really good with the police. You remember saying that?
Yeah, I don't really like the police. I don't even like being here right now, to be honest. It's just nerve wracking.
Why so are you not good with the police?
It's not that I'm not good with the police. I just don't, you know, I don't know.
So you told the police I'm really not good with the police. That's what you told them.
I mean, I don't think anybody wants to walk into a police station.
You didn't question just that. You told the police that you're really not good with the police.
At this point, objection relevance is suspended. You might ask him, why did you wait 2 days? He might be able to tell you now why you waited almost 48 hours.
Tell you what,
Just,
But the police asked that question, and that was the answer. That's what I said. They said, why did you wait for the police? He said, I'm not really good with the police.
that's what he said then.
Yeah.
You know,
Is that still the same answer?
well, no, I waited. No, I waited 2 days because my lawyer. I told you that, and it's in text message. So I was waiting for a response from the lawyer going to the police.
Well, before you went to the precinct, those first 2 days, you tried to get money from Rocky, right?
No, yeah,
You didn't send Rocky messages looking for money,
no,
his manager,
no.
you sure?
I was
And you remember, it was shown to you here, that text message, we have 63, well, and I don't know the people's number, but one for 63, so. Let me show you. Okay. It's just a text that was put up, couldn't have.
Is this something that the jurors are saying?
Yes, sir. We'll just use the people's. We have, all right, we'll put ours, we'll put ours. Exhibit J. It's exhibit J, people's 21, whichever seems to be care. One from you.
I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Hold on. Make sure you tell other people subscribe. Thank you.
Okay. This is already never drawn, this is people's 21. Okay, hold on to do this thing. Okay. You saw that text message from Rocky here at 12:46 a.m. The next morning, November 2nd, right? You've already seen that mistake.
yeah.
And now you're trying to extort.
Don't, Edward.
I just want to know.
Okay, all right, just want to make sure that it doesn't get mistaken said. All right.
They're not free.
You just deleted that thing. You did that on purpose, John.
I think that the input is, yeah, on that side.
I guess they're not working, John.
Is the volume turned up?
Yes,
Can you try Alex, Star or Whisper System? New audio. You want to try this?
Yeah, I would.
We'll go new school, compliments of Alex.
Anyway, John. You want to?
You just said he's an IT guy.
Also, who are you talking about?
John, at this point, there's no foundation, and I have. Right, he says it's not him.
Well, that inquires to why he thinks it's not him. You can say it's fake. One
John, the
understand.
question's been answered.
It doesn't, if he said it's not him, it doesn't matter why he's saying it's not him. He's saying it's not him. If you can prove otherwise that it is him, then that you're entitled to do that.
Thank you. So ultimately, you filed a lawsuit against Rocky in 2022. Yes, or no, I don't remember. Did you file a lawsuit against Rocky?
Yeah.
You know what year you filed a lawsuit against Rocky? Okay. And the lawsuit hasn't been resolved and it's still pending, right?
Correct.
And in that lawsuit, you accused Rocky of assault, correct?
You would have to ask my lawyers. I have a headache.
Don't you have the, complaint?
Your Honor,
I thought that was an agreement that the causes of that, the document shows the causes of that specific.
No, I did, I thought it was something to do with witness, but we could stipulate that from now, it's great.
Particularly the lawsuit was filed, complaint filed on August 10th.
Can you stipulate what the causes of action are alleged to be?
Sure.
Okay, say it loud enough. In fact, it would be easy on all these stipulations, if they could be printed, marked as an exhibit, and then the jury could look at them if they want to during deliberation.
I'll read it to you. First cause of action, assault against all defendants and those. Second cause of action, battery against
You have to raise up the volume a little bit. It's hard to hear you.
Okay, that's not a problem, I'll raise it up. Second cause of action, battery against all defendants and those. Third cause of action, intentional infliction of emotional distress against all defendants and those. Fourth cause of action, negligence per se against all defendants and those.
Now, and just also have a stipulation that the only named defendant is Rakim Mayers.
Yes, well, it says Rocky, Ray, and those 1 through 15 defendants.
Do you have claims against anyone else, by the way, aside from Rocky? In
Meaning
this
what?
lawsuit, for assault and battery and all that? Okay. Now, in your lawsuit, you claim that as a result of the defendant firing the handgun at you, you were struck by a bullet projectile or fragments which required you to seek necessary medical attention. Is that true?
That's correct.
Now, you understand that's different than what you told police in this jury, that you believe your hand was raised.
Your Honor, this would be sustained.
Now, you assert that the bullet projectile that hit your hand, according to your civil suit, required you to seek necessary medical attention.
Your Honor, it's improper impeachment. This is a civil suit, so I'm not final with it. Any further questions here?
What the causes of action are, the jury has heard, that's the relevance of it. Go on, sir.
I didn't want to run afoul of court's rule, and I want to ask, there's another question I want to ask regarding the permanent damage alleged. Can I ask that?
Your Honor, our position would be
Stop. You can ask him if he has any permanent damage. Doesn't matter what it says in there.
No,
Is there any permanent damage as a result of the injury received supposedly on November the 6th?
you know, just make, you have no objection to any questions of the witness regarding his knowledge of what he's doing. Our issue is going back to what is in complaint.
I agree.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I agree.
So my question, if I could follow the court's guidance. Is this incident was permanent physical damage to you?
Yes.
Okay. What is the permanent physical damage that it has caused you? Get up a lawsuit.
I mean, just look at it. I like to live in hell. Besides me doing what I'm doing, I can't really.
That's not what he's asking. Ask again?
Sure. What is the permanent physical damage that this incident has caused to you? The permanent physical damage?
No, there's no permanent physical damage. I just was hurt that one moment.
So if someone wrote on your
No.
behalf, no,
No.
right? We're gonna
All right.
show,
The objection would be irrelevant or hearsay?
The objection would be irrelevant.
All right,
You're saying-
sustained, sustained.
you got on the first one.
We asked it no more questions. Is there a report's ruling, Your Honor, from Mr. Crackby to state, I tried.
We don't do speak that.
No, stop. If a question is asked and you think it's objectionable, state, lodge an objection.
Then court instructed Mr.
No,
Crackby.
I'm not, no, I'm
All right.
not.
Okay, we're on number 7, Your Honor. If you recall yesterday's ruling, 7 photos were on number 7. We've all looked at this already. The Honor's looked at it, they looked at it, we're good, we ruled. So I'm gonna show you one last post from your Instagram,
We
Mr.
didn't mark this.
Efron. We did not mark the
Okay, this would be O's motion.
Okay, we finally got it. Now,
Your Honor, given the witness's statement that there's no permanent physical damage, what would be the relevance of this photo?
We were on a roof yesterday, not the buildings.
This is also July of 2022. What would be the relevance of this photo?
The objection is overruled, it will be shown to Mr. Evans.
That's obviously your hand, right? So,
Okay,
was okay, then yes.
sure.
Okay, and that's the left hand, that was injured by the gunshot,
By the grades, yeah.
by the way. You see, as you sit there, you see any,
I mean, I can go around and show everybody right now. I still got it 3 years later. I'm showing from a far picture. I still got it. No, I can't see it right there. I can't see it.
Yeah. Whatever question, okay? All right. Now, you take it.
Just so you know, we're gonna break in, so I'm gonna give the court reporter and everybody else, time to stretch their legs and get settled.
Trying to avoid an objection and save you some time.
Oh, I got all day, I'm fine. Are you gonna go to a different topic? Mr. Tackett, are you gonna go to a different area?
Mike?
No, right now.
I think so, but give me 1 second, 'cause I might have 1 or 2 more questions on this, if not, we'll
All right,
break.
when you're finished with this area, we'll take a break.
I have 1 more question on this regarding his frame of mind, and then we're done with the civil lawsuit. You object, what did you say?
You showed the question.
No, it's different. I know you object. I'm asking for your understanding, Mr. Mayor, on your frame of mind. Is it your understanding, your frame of mind, and again, I just want your understanding, not the law or anything else, that if Rocky is found guilty here, you get an automatic finding of liability in your civil case?
I don't know much about that.
Okay.
Well, they're on break right now, and it looks like to me, Terrell, Relli, Efren is just all over. He's cooked. I think he's cooked. I really think he's cooked. He can't answer a yes or no question. I keep saying the judge's sole purpose for being on that bench is to turn to Relli and say, "Could you answer the question yes or no?" He's done it at least 12 times. I don't even know how many times he's done it, but he's done it quite a few times. So I'm just waiting on seeing how many times he's going to say it. And but Relli looks, he looks like he's out of place. He doesn't know what to say. He doesn't know how to speak correctly. It doesn't look like it's going to go in his favor. It really doesn't. They showed a picture of his hand. They asked him what is the permanent physical damage to his hand. I didn't get an answer. He may have answered it, but I didn't hear him say what exactly was the permanent damage. I think his lawyer may have intervened and said, if that was relevant or whatnot. It's really goofy. It's a goofy case. It's really goofy. So it's looking kind of goofy right now. I'm still waiting on what they're going to do. They're on break right at this moment. me see. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it just looks real goofy, really weirdo stuff going on right now. Relli's a weirdo. He's goofy. He doesn't know how to hold himself up in court. He doesn't know how to hold himself up to the jurors. He doesn't know how to properly assess the situation. He's getting flustered. He's saying he doesn't like any of this, the proceedings, the law system, the system of justice that is, going on this, coming down on his head right now. Even though he's not the one on trial, it's his former associate and friend, Rakim ASAP Rocky Mayers. So we shall see what will happen. It's going to be something extraordinary, I think. It's going to be something very big. So we're just waiting to hear any follow-ups, anything to follow the test, the rest of the hearing. But I'll be back. Hold on.
Oh, did you get the word, I told Chad, people think it's starting to case on Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, wow.
Yeah, Rick said that.
You waste electricity, nigga.
All right, we have in the record, all parties, jurors, and counsel are present. Mr. Efron is on the stand, and Mr. Cappuccino, we're here.
Mr. Efron, did you, sir, ever ask any of Rocky's friends, associates, managers to pay you millions of dollars, for Rocky to pay you millions of dollars to make the criminal case disappear?
That's not even up to me, but I don't know. No,
The answer is no.
no.
And you never said, give me millions of dollars and I will go to an island that they can't prosecute you anymore?
What? Say that again?
Sure. You never said, give me millions of dollars and I will go to another island and they won't be able to find me to prosecute you? Did you ever say that? Any of Rocky's friends, associates, managers?
I don't remember.
You know, you're aware that the lawyers made a demand for $30 million, correct?
I never knew the amount.
You never knew the amount, $30 million?
Is it no?
No.
Did you ever make a demand, you personally, for 30 M's for $30 million?
Like I said, I never seen the actual lawsuit. Never made a demand.
That's not what he's asking.
Did I make a demand to somebody? No.
No. I'm gonna ask you if you said the following to Wally Sejemi. Okay, just listen to me, tell me if you said the following. He, being Rocky, is going to have to deal with that and his political ties and everything else, because once I walk away, when I get my cash, the case gets way weaker. It's just like a domestic violence case. If you hit your VITCH and your VITCH wants to keep going through with the situation, you'll go down. But if you're not there, then they're going against the state and it's way weaker. If I'm not there, if he pays me out, being Rocky, via through my lawsuit, I'll walk away basically. It's going to be hard for the DA to find me because I'm going to be on another island just relaxing. You get what I'm saying? They're going to be scrambling to find me because now they have to go against Rocky, the state. And yeah, they have evidence of this and that and the third, but it's not going to be the same when you present it to the jury and you don't have the complaining witness. Did you ever say that to Wally Sejemi?
No.
You did?
No.
Okay. So now we're going to do what we've done a few times already. I'm going to bring up a recording, let you hear it, and you're going to tell me if it's you.
So you're gonna bring it up to him.
Same thing. Just short of right. One second. Stefan, we're gonna do the same thing we did before, just take a listen. Tell us to recognize the voice.
You can move it.
I'm sorry, something
No,
happened.
it's not me, I heard it.
How long was that recorded for you?
Heard enough.
How long?
I don't know, she's played it, I heard it, didn't sound like me,
Didn't sound like you?
no.
Is that fake also?
I don't know, you tell me, you putting all type of fake stuff in front of me.
What fake
You
stuff?
know
am I
it's
putting-
fake.
No, stop.
What fake stuff am I putting in front of you?
I don't know, you just do Wally, I don't know, you just keep putting fake stuff in front of me.
Are you saying you don't know who Wally is? So are you saying
Not
you
real.
don't know who Wally is?
It's not real, I don't know him. I met him, I don't know of him, I know him. But this is beyond me.
Have you used Wally? Do any work for you?
No,
You've
asked
not-
him one time to get me verified, I told you that.
Okay.
He kept in conversation with me, obviously, now I know why.
What do you mean I didn't know why? What do you mean I didn't know why? That's fake.
I thought it was kind of weird that the man was me up in the first place.
Mr. Efron, stop. Ask another question.
What did you just mean to this room? You said now you know why. Get the conversation.
I mean, he always hits me up, asking me how I'm doing. Yo, that's fucked up. You know, Rocky, how my brother is it's weird. He's baiting me into like spoofing my voice or doing something. Because now all of a sudden you're coming to me talking about Wale doing this, that, and the third, and none of the conversations I have with him, none of them, don't even start like that. I don't even sound like that. He's more so asking, yo, how's the case going? Yo, that's fucked up. And I asked him, yo, you still work for Rocky? He said, no, I don't work for him. Ain't nobody really, there's no real motion over there.
So you've had conversations with Wally.
Not those conversations. I mean, he calls me. He calls me probably once a month, every 2-3 months, and asks me very vague questions. Oh, how's it going, my brother? Or what's this?
So you didn't have, you said
No,
those conversations.
No,
Now,
those is fake. Those is fake.
So you heard about 3 seconds.
It don't matter. How would you know? You over there. She's playing it here.
Because I counted 1, 2, 3. You want to hear the whole conversation?
No,
Sure.
no, no. I just want this over.
Mr. Tacopini, he said it's not. Go on,
So
please.
you said. You know you're on the road now, right, Mr. Efron? You know that?
Yes, I do.
And like you said to your partner, Justin Benet, November 7th, 2021 at 3:40 a.m. This is already in evidence, Your Honor.
After the shooting?
Yeah.
Okay.
November 7th, 2021 at 3:40 a.m. after the shooting.
Mhm.
You text your partner, Justin Benet, saying, I want to get this ends money. Referring to Rock, correct?
Yeah, because I got damages. I'm suing him. And that's 3-something in the morning. I already have a
So
lawyer.
the answer is yes?
Yes.
But you had a lawyer at 3 o'clock in the morning, hours after the incident?
I mean, I'm waiting for a lawyer. I'm telling him he's in DC. He's the one that started shutout with, so I'm telling him. I mean, I could have said embedded contents, but yeah, I said it like that.
And of course, Rocky wasn't willing to pay you any money, right?
How would he be willing to pay me? It's not a case yet. It wasn't a case. I literally said what I said right there.
All right, you've answered the question.
So instead of being on idle relaxing with 30 M's, 30 million, you're here in downtown LA. Right, Mr. Efron?
You're here too.
I know I am. I know I am.
All right.
Your Honor, I have nothing further.
You don't need an answer to the question?
I don't need an answer to that question.
All right.
Obviously, it's downtown LA. I don't
Wait, wait.
I don't know if the court. That Nina, as he's walking away, is mumbling about.
wasn't mumbling, respond.
No, just, he has no further questions. Let's just move on. Ask, do you have anything, Mr. Cruzloman? The floor is yours.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Efron, I want to start on November 6, 2021. You said that you flew into town that day, correct? Or not that day, but for the recording session that occurred on that day.
Yes, yeah,
You flew in a day or a few days before that, correct?
the day before.
And you said you flew on a commercial jet, correct?
Yes, those two.
You also said you did not have a gun with you when you flew on that plane, correct?
Okay.
Did you bring any ammunition with you?
No,
Did you bring any fired cartridge cases with you?
no, I ain't own none of that.
Casings, those things that come out of the gun, you didn't have any of those with you that day?
No.
You said at the time you were living in New York, correct?
Yeah.
Even though you were living in New York, did you have a California driver's license?
No, never.
Did you try to purchase any ammunition in California? You, at the time, did you have an Instagram account related to your career in the entertainment industry?
I didn't.
And what was the purpose of that Instagram?
To promote the artist and like his body of work.
Is your Instagram account supposed to be a factual documentation of your life?
I was a persona, much of a persona, you live into it and that.
So is it fair to say that even if you posted a picture with next to a private jet, that doesn't necessarily mean that's your private jet, correct?
You know, that wasn't my private jet.
So why is it then that you post photos of yourself with a private jet? So just take that as an example.
Thought it was cool.
Not necessarily conveying that you're swearing under oath that you own a private jet or regularly travel on private jets. Fair to say?
No.
Okay.
Wait, that's not fair to say?
Is that fair? Sorry. So, I think the point's I'll move on.
Why don't you re-ask the question?
Okay. If you post a picture of yourself next to a private jet, by doing that, are you taking an oath and saying, that's my private jet that I own?
You was on my jet.
Would the same be true if you have a stack of money that you're holding in a photograph? Does that necessarily mean that that's your money?
I'm not sure.
Is it just portraying a certain image on the mind?
Well, what do you mean?
That it's not necessarily reflective of reality?
Yeah. Perception.
Okay. You were asked questions. Do we have the defense exhibit there? review of this. What are you looking for? I'm looking for the thread of text messages between, the victim and the defendant. On November sixth, 2021.
Next to the exhibit letters, I just said whether it's a text, photo, a screenshot, so I didn't take it down to the detail.
Maybe I'll, JKL, JKL.
J is a text, K is a text, L is a text. So is C.
C also.
You know, air in the water.
Well, we got to consider it, we didn't formally mark it under social media now. So what's the next
All right,
one?
what is it?
It's the text that shows.
P as in Paul.
What is it?
P as in Paul.
If that's P.
I thought you already used that.
But there was a P, but it was withdrawn.
You understand?
Okay, Mr. Efron, I'm showing you, not showing you, these text messages. You recognize this? I just want you to have a chance to orient yourself to it. So that's what I'm asking if you recognize it. Yeah. And the messages at the top here, these 4 messages, you said were messages that were deleted off of your phone, correct?
Yes.
Now, I believe you testified yesterday. Well, can you explain to the jury? I don't want to put words in your mouth. Can you explain to the jury how it was that those text messages were deleted? What exactly did you do?
What do you mean? Like, how did I delete them?
How was it deleted?
Oh, I just wiped over, I deleted it the same day I sent it. So, the 6, I sent it, and then I deleted it right after.
What did you delete?
These 4 text messages.
Only those 4 text messages.
Yeah.
So were there any messages between you and the defendant before that?
I would have known.
In 2020,
I would have known it
2019?
been, so long ago. I know this one was deleted, and that's why the next one, see where you at, it looks like a new conversation, because that was deleted the same day on the 6th.
Okay,
Right now.
hold on. I want to make sure I'm clear on this point. No, sorry. So displaying next to it, People's Exhibit 13. So you kind of see half of defense P, and on the right-hand side is People's 13. So, Mr. Efron, your version of the messages starts at WYA, correct?
Yeah, because that was a new text thread, basically.
So can you explain that to the jury, what you're talking about when you say that's a new text thread?
But basically, I mean, after you delete your message, unless that person texts you, or unless you text that person, you know, yeah, that's a new message.
So when did you delete these 4 messages?
The same day I sent it to him,
When that day?
the 6th,
But when?
a couple hours after. Or probably-
After you sent them?
Yeah, after I sent it to him.
So if you sent these at 10:30 in the morning, would you have deleted them at around noon, 1 o'clock? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah, for sure.
so you deleted these 4 messages before you received the WYA text message, correct?
Correct.
You did not delete them after the defendant shot at you. Is that fair?
Yes, that's true. I didn't delete it.
So on your text thread, when you say it shows up as a new message, that's the first message in your text thread, correct?
Correct.
And as it was extracted from your phone, the first message in your text conversation with the defendant is that WYA text message, correct?
Yes.
So there's no messages from November 5th back, correct? The first message is November 6th at 9:39 in your phone.
I'm sorry, I need clarification, first message,
First message
ever,
in that text thread.
first message, not the
Fifth one. I said the first message is November 6th, so there's no messages from November 5th going back in time. Are you following what I'm saying? If it's confusing, tell me and I'll clarify. This is the beginning of the text thread you had with the defendant after you deleted it, correct? So it wasn't that you went through the text thread and selectively deleted things that you thought were going to make you look bad, you deleted the entire conversation.
Yeah, I deleted it because I didn't like the way it looked on my phone, like what I was saying to him.
And then the first message you got that you kept was a WY, correct?
Yeah, so he wrote me the next day.
When you deleted those messages, were you trying to hide the fact that you had sent him rude messages?
No, I didn't care, I just was over the fact, over everything.
Your deleting those messages had nothing to do with the fact that he shot at you, correct?
No,
Because you deleted them before he shot
I
at you.
deleted it before.
objection to leaving on it.
Now we got the answer to this email. The answer's given, the question's here. Jury's to disregard the question and the answer. No, ask another question.
Is it common in your friend group, we can even narrow this down to the members or former members of ASAP, that there will be a certain amount of banter or rude messages exchanged between each other? Is that fair to say?
Well, with all the members?
Is that how you guys talk to each other? That's my question.
Yeah.
Have you called other members a pussy? Is that, a pejorative?
Yeah.
That wasn't something that you singled out to call the defendant. That is exchanged between members of ASAP, correct?
Yeah, I mean, the men always going through things.
I believe you said that you, on cross-examination, that you had also exchanged messages like that with Hills, but you said it's because you guys are like brothers. Is that fair?
Yeah, with Barry to have arguments with. You're gonna argue with your brother.
testified that on cross that there was a period of time after the shooting that your name was not publicly associated as the victim in this case. Is that correct?
Correct.
Do you know when did that change?
When Jabari posted my car, said snitch ass and word ratted on my brother.
Okay. That was, and you said that was on Instagram? Do you know approximately the date that happened?
That was the day Rocky got locked up.
Okay.
Coming back from Barbados, I believe, on the plane. And he was still in custody.
And after Jabari said that, did you see that reported anywhere publicly?
It was everywhere.
What do you mean it was everywhere?
Literally everywhere. Every major little news outlet.
Okay. Your Honor, I have just an example of that on Marcus Peoples 22.
Is that a screenshot? What is it?
Yeah, I believe it, yeah, yes.
Or I project the news outlet. He can justify this.
Approach with this yet to be numbered document. Do you recognize what you see there?
Yeah.
And what is that?
From the number.
What's no jumper?
Internet outlet, like media.
Okay.
It's 22.
Mr. Shepherd, can you speak out just a little
Oh.
maybe you're, I'm having a little trouble hearing.
I'm gonna put it on the screen. You can see. So showing you what I marked as People's 22, you said this was a post from No Jumper, correct?
Yeah, correct.
On the social media platform formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay. And this was one example of you being named as the victim associated with this case, correct?
Yeah.
And if the date is marked as April 20, 2022, does that sound about the time that that happened to you? If you don't know the dates, that's fair, but
The days that what happened to me.
that you were named as the victim.
Oh, yeah.
Publicly. And not only were you named as the victim in this case, but you were labeled a snitch, correct?
Yeah.
What connotation does that have in the rap world that you were a member of at that time?
Oh, it's
I mean, you say that again?
Yeah, is that a positive thing to be labeled a snitch?
No.
What does it mean?
I mean, you canceled. But it's kind of weird because I have my own theory about that.
on to, talking about your text exchange with, John, Iman, who was, you testified before, was Rocky's manager, correct?
Yes.
You're gonna have a 8-page document, we marked it April 23.
What is it?
Text messages with John Iman.
8 pages of text?
It is. We haven't seen each other. Well, they introduced the I'm getting ish, so I'm saying kind of see this is it.
It's fine, you can talk.
Go ahead and review it.
Okay, thank you. Nope. Mr. Efron, I'm gonna show you the cover page here. First message is a little difficult, but we go down. Do you recognize what we see here? I know the numbers blocked out, but do you recognize this to be your text messages with John, the person that you refer to as the defendant's manager?
Yeah, it's a legit text.
Speaking to the microphone.
Yes, I would like a legit text.
Okay. And you say that looks like a legit text because this came off of your phone, correct? And the reason why we have your phone is because you walked your phone into an NYPD precinct. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You gave it to the police.
I did.
And you allowed them to make a digital copy of everything on your phone, correct?
I did.
You know that that was all given to the defense too?
No.
Okay. You know that now?
Yeah.
Your first message with John starts November 7th, 2021 at 12:04 in the morning. I know that actually was really small, correct? Can you see that? So we're talking, if that's your first message to John, that would be after the shooting, correct?
Yeah, like the way 5 hours ago.
And do you remember what it was that you texted him?
That right there?
Yeah.
First,
I know it's just an icon, but do you remember what it was?
Picture of the bullet.
It was a picture, correct? And then you texted him again, 12:04. Looks like a screenshot of a text message conversation, correct?
Yeah, I texted him, me and Rocky's conversation.
Okay. Again at 12:04. Sent him another message. What did you say in that?
Rocky shot at me.
Rocky shoot at me, right?
Rocky shot at me.
Okay. 12:04 still. Your next message?
One bullet raised my
Okay,
hand.
guys, speak into the mic.
One bullet raised my hand.
There was a typo. You meant to say raise my hand.
Yeah, I did a lot of technical one day. I was shaking. I was like shaking.
You were sending these text messages quickly back to back to
Yeah,
back. Okay. Then you sent him another photograph, correct?
yes.
Now we're at 12:12. So 8 minutes later. And then another photograph at 12:12, almost 12:13, correct?
Correct.
And immediately under that, you texted him at 12:13, this ills.
Let me see the top one. That must have been his.
Yeah, it was a photograph. It's
Okay,
not
yeah, so that was,
shown.
so I showed him Bill's conversation, trying to like lure me in.
You took a screenshot.
I took a screenshot of Bill's conversation, showed him to let him know it was authentic, that this is real.
Okay. So now we're at 12:13, which would be what? 11 minutes after your first message. 12:15. 2 or 3 minutes later, what was the next message you sent to him?
They set me up.
And then 12:16. A few seconds after that message.
If I didn't grab it, it would let me dead.
You gotta speak up.
Well, can you read it one more time? Can you read that one? Because it was hard to hear you.
If I didn't grab the ills, I'll be dead.
Again, at 12:16, you sent him another screenshot. I know it's hard to see, but was it all the missed calls?
That's what it's called.
All right, now we're gonna jump ahead in time from 12:16 to 12:37. Sorry, it's hard to see. 12:37, you sent him another picture, correct?
Correct.
Then, again, 12:37, almost 12:38, you texted him. And finally, at 12:38, you sent him that text message that the defense showed you saying, "I'm getting itch," correct? Or "I'm get itch."
I meant to rap getting irritated or like get that wasn't I'm get rich.
I understand
That
that.
didn't fit in the content. If you look at the whole conversation, that was right there.
So what I'm asking is, that's, that message was sent 34 minutes after the first message that you sent to John, correct?
Yes, if it says right there, yes.
And, yeah, again, because you don't, as you sit here now, 3 years later, can you say that you specifically remember dates and very specific times? Okay. But if it says, if it's timestamped from your phone that that's what that happened, you don't take issue with that.
No, I'm going to take issue if it came from my phone.
So when you texted him, "I'm getting itch" or "irritated," that's over a half an hour after you sent him the first message, and he hasn't responded to a single one of your messages, correct?
Who, John?
Yes.
I don't know if he responded. I think he responded.
Did you see a response in there?
Is this just my text messages?
This is your thread with him. Did you see a response from him?
Do you have a response from him?
I'll approach. You can go through it. You tell me if you see a response.
I don't remember who he is.
I get it.
You want to get through right now, just on to check, so we can, it's his answer. They don't like it, they tell them the answer, and they go on, it's just not right.
That's
No speaking objections.
Sorry,
Speaking
right,
objections.
sorry. Lee,
There's no question pending.
I think the question pending was, did you see a response from John?
no,
You are asking me, right?
I'm just trying to speed it along there, but I will refrain, my fault.
So John was to hit me, it would be something down here or something, I need this text message or what, if he was, it would be under here.
If he was, I mean, I can show you what it looks like on the other ones, but there's a blue bubble.
Oh, so
You see
he'll
a blue
be,
bubble
no,
on
no,
there?
I know.
Okay. Great. Was that the context you were talking about, the, when you were testifying earlier?
Say that again, please.
Sorry, I'll withdraw that question. The text message that you sent to Justin about wanting, wanting the defendant's money, was that sent before or after the shooting on November 6th, 21 at 10:17 p.m.?
It was after the shooting.
Oh. Yeah, I can stop there and we can go on.
All right, we'll take the break now, folks. Please be outside the courtroom doors at 10:30 on Monday. Please don't discuss the case the weekend with anybody. Please don't review anything you see in the newspaper or online. Please keep it open.
Okay, after a long string of hearing the lawyer say itch and are you a snitch? Are you itch? I didn't even say the word snitch. They're saying itch. It's extraordinary. It really is extraordinary. It really is extraordinary to see the process of the law go into effect. And the judge, the judges are just referees. They're just like they're referees and part of the stands as well. You know they can control the court. They're like looking like, well, go ahead. It's yes or no. Like, it's funny. It's funny. But yeah, so Relli, like I said, he seems like a shaky warrior. Shaky warrior. It doesn't seem like he has all his facts together. Like he doesn't have all his words together. He doesn't have all his ideas together. It doesn't look right for him. He looks like he's like he's going back and forth. But really, like what? Like that's the body language and the actual vowels what he's coming out of his mouth. It's just it doesn't help him in his case. I don't think it's helping his case. So he seems to be totally unawares. I mean, he's unaware, but he seems to be very without a clue. Really, I don't think he has a clue like how much this case really is. This is going on for someone's life. 24 years if he's convicted. That's a life. Like they say in the clip song, 25 life, or in this case 24 life. 24 the same thing as life. Cause like that's I just think about 24 years ago. 2001. Look at how much the world has changed since then. A lot can happen in 24 years. That's a whole life. That's a whole life. It's a whole 24 years of somebody's living behind bars, behind the wall. So I was just listening and at the same time trying to get my goddamn trying to get my goddamn ID fixed. I'm going to the VA. I call it the VA Veterans Affairs on what is it? Hold on. I have to make sure what the date is. It's, this coming Friday, next week. Next week, that's when I'll be going. A week from today. So we need to lock up ASAP and Free Diddy. Why is that, Bumbleclot? Why lock up ASAP? I can see Free Diddy because ASAP is not locked up as far as I know. He's not in any custody. I have to double check that. Is he's not currently in custody. Okay, so he's not in custody. It'll be a trade. It'll be a trade. What is this like? Trading souls? It'll be a trade. One go for the other. Okay. But yeah, so Relli just or Mr. Efron, Terrell Efron, he didn't have an iota of what to do with him. So he has no bearing, no cohesiveness. He's not very, avid. He's not an avid witness. He's not prepared. I mean, I'm just going by movies, just movies, just like I said before, and I think in a previous post, A Few Good Men, probably my favorite courtroom drama movie of all time. Not my favorite Aaron Sorkin movie of all time. That's The Social Network, written by him. Directed is being the Ricardos. Anyway, Colonel Jessup is an educated man, a man of power, and a man of great might. He's on the stand and he knows what he's talking about. He's got it together. Another, aside would be like the Marine corporal who he pretty much knew what he was saying and knew how to convey a message and speak, but he wasn't on the same level as a Colonel Jessup. Even though he could still, articulate himself, he still didn't have the same bearing and the same, presence as a Colonel Jessup in the film, and I would say in the play as well. But I just make those together. Bumbleclot, you are day one because you're my one viewer. you're my only viewer, so I appreciate you, Bumbleclot. You're keeping the show moving. I appreciate it more if you had people subscribe as well. So, but anyway, ASAP Ferg's dad drew the Body Boy logo. Oh, the Bad Boy. Yeah, I think that is true. I think I heard that ASAP Ferg's dad. I'm thinking about your name, Bumbleclot. But ASAP Ferg's dad drew the Bad Boy logo. I think that's true. Yeah, I'm not going to deny you on that. Daryl Ferguson designed the Bad Boy Entertainment logo. I get. Oh, okay. So it seemed like kind of random, but now I kind of see what you're trying to do. You're trying to draw parallels, or you're trying to draw something together with the ASAP Rocky logo, and I mean ASAP Ferg dad's logo. Daryl Ferguson. I kind of see where you're going now. I see where you're going. Free Diddy, but lock up ASAP Rocky because he has an affiliation to ASAP Ferg. Okay, I see where you're going. Okay. Okay, my Nick. 23-hour lockdown. Shoe program. You be playing basketball in Pelican Bay. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. But yeah, so that was it's so long and drawn out. I don't know how people do it. Like court cases and funerals and weddings, like these events, just they seem like you start way early in the morning, then you finish sometime in the evening, and it's just like everybody's drained. It's just good or bad. It's like a happy situation, a sad situation. You're drained no matter what. It just takes so much out of you because it's back and forth. It's the rituals. It's the different thing the guy's saying. Yeah, well, I'm not saying that. I can't say that on my live, so I appreciate you anyway, Bumbleclot. Yeah, so but yeah, so it just man, it just tears me to pieces when I'm seeing this guy Terrell Efron on the stand, and yeah, well, snitches and a good thing, it's not, he's got that monotone voice. He's not looking up. He's bending over. He's looking down at the ground. He's got the worst body language ever. It seems, and that can be telling. But there's professionals that study all those different cues of body language. How you're not sitting prostrate, or no, not prostrate, but with proper posture. Um, yeah, I was saying that bad posture. He said it for me. Bubble Cloud said it for me. Got ahead of me. Um, yeah, that's what it is. He seems like he doesn't have that gusto, that swag, that game, that ability to maneuver and finesse the words that are coming out of the lawyers' mouths. It seems like he's being intimidated. Not that the lawyers are intimidating him, but he seems like he is sensing that they are intimidating him. Taco Pino, I'm gonna call him Joey Taco. Joey Taco knows how to do it. He's got the $5,000 suit on. He's got the hair all curly. He's coming there looking like he was a wide receiver, or a quarterback or something like that. And he's like, he comes up to this to the podium. He's like, you judge, okay, yes, well, okay, all right, okay. And the other thing, and then the judge is like, could you answer yes or no? 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 Like, he had to say it like 12 times. Just answer yes or no. That's all you have to do. Yes or no. Just answer yes or no. That's all you have to do. Just say yes or no. Like, he kept on, maybe, I'm not, I mean, and it was just, it was embarrassing. It really was embarrassing to see him go out like that, because like he was getting agitated. It looked like he was getting aggy, and he sounded like that in his voice. His voice finally raised a little bit. He was like, "All right, I don't remember his words. I'm paraphrasing, but he was essentially saying like, I don't really like these proceedings. I don't like this whole setup. I don't like how I'm on the stand right now. I'm not feeling this too hot. Like, that's what he was projecting. That's what he was projecting. That's the sensibility that he was showing to the court, to the world, because this is going around the world, all on the internet, everywhere. So he's showing all this to the millions of, well, I don't know if there's billions, but millions of people around the country and in the world know that Relli is really not that guy. He is not a stand-up guy. He's not together. He's not put together well. He's not built for this. He's not built for the courtroom, the court scene. Every time it feels like I'm reminded of a episode of Law and Order too. I think of A Few Good Men and Law and Order. They come to mind the most. And then I'm thinking about Matlock, the new version, because that's the weird thing. It's like, we know what to do in court because we've seen it on TV. We've seen it on the movies. It goes back to Kill a Mockingbird. In different trials. That was a murder trial, or rape. Excuse me, not a murder trial, a rape trial. But that just the rituals, the different code of action that is played out. I mean, that is tremendous. That is what makes our courts our courts. I said that to this older lady. She was just like, what? But I just am marvel at like how clean the bailiff's shoes are. How he has his tie on correctly. You know, is the clock affixed to the wall correctly? Is you know is the seal is it properly displayed? You know, all this just the little details that go into the courtroom. I'm just stupid like that, but I just am fascinated by those little things. And then of course the judge, he's carrying around years of experience. He probably was a lawyer. He might have been a defense lawyer or prosecutor. He has decades of litigation that he's been involved with throughout the years. So that's pretty amazing. But in this particular case, I really am enjoying the fact that Joey Taco is just like really on. He had halfway with the president. The president had a rape case against him, and you have to be real careful because ABC got sued for saying he was convicted of the rape case, and he wasn't. He was convicted of the sexual assault case. Rape and sexual assault are two different things. They're close, but they're not quite. He was convicted of excuse me, that wasn't it was a conviction. It was a civil suit. It was a lawsuit. He was found liable of sexual assault, and he was found not liable of the rape case, which is weird to me. I still don't understand that because rape and sexual assault are crimes, right? That's what I'm saying with the Diddy case. Where's the justice? I don't understand. Somebody break that down to me like I'm a 5-year-old, Barney style. I'm not understanding that. It's not making sense. So I don't understand that. But I appreciate the two people that are in here. I'm gonna be rocking for the next 40 minutes. Then I'm gonna cut out. This stream is going on 3 hours. So ride with me. Tell a friend. That's all I ask. Tell a friend. Tell at least one or two people saying this is a silly nigga with a gold tie and a black shirt and a black hat. He's real silly, but he's got some perspective and some ideas. So that's all I'm asking. I'm trying to get these subscriptions out. I'm hitting a wall right now. I was rolling. I'm experimenting with this streaming. I love this whole setup. I love it, but I'm not getting the views. I'm not getting views. And I'm not getting subscriptions. So I'm probably going to switch up to that and then come back when I get to 1,000. I'm gonna get to 1,000 subscriptions. Then I'm gonna pull back and go to the live stream to this StreamYard because I really like the setup. I was a little shaky at the beginning. I didn't know everything, all these controls and everything in front of me. I saw the tutorials. I had to ask Mr. TroyStar Terrain. Had to call him up, say, look, I don't know what's going on. I got to see what's happening. I don't really know what I'm doing here. So he guided me through it, see what to do. And I'm very appreciative of him and appreciative of his time. I know he's a businessman. He don't got time for knucklehead niggers like myself. Calling him up on random hours of the day, saying he doesn't know what to do with the StreamYard. But anyway, Bumbleclot's asking you talk to Star regularly. Not regularly, just like when I pay him, I pay him because I've been paying him since 2016 before I even had a YouTube show. I was paying him for investment, and I've been paying him ever since just because I get discounts and stuff like that for banners and things of that nature. So I appreciate him. But I don't talk to him regularly. This is the first time I talked to him 2 days in a row. I usually talk to him at least once a month, but that's about it. So, but yeah. So this whole case is just, oh my god. It's not a circus. It's not a farce. It's just really like low grade. And it's not low grade on the professionals' parts. It's low grade on Relli's part. Not Relli. Terrell Efron. Yeah, that guy. His part, he just seems real low grade. He didn't even know his weapons. When you don't know what weapons you are, and they said that in the live chat. They said, okay, so if he didn't know what, I hope we get another live on academics. We might, we'll see. But anyway, if he didn't know his own weapons, if he didn't know the difference between a 45 and a 9mm, and he said this. He said, I heard this out of his mouth. He said, Glock, is that the name of a gun? I'm like, this nigga here, is he dumb, deaf, and blind? Is he dippy? He doesn't know a Glock. He knows what a Glock is. He's playing stupid, I think. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt that he was playing dumb. Because that's the obvious thing. That a 4-year-old know, yeah, I know what a Glock is. Yeah, it's a gun. A young child will know what a Glock is. They can probably fire. You can probably fire a Glock when you're 3 years old. So that threw me for a loop. I was like, what? And then he said, I really don't know I don't really know what weapon I was using. I don't know what gun I was using. And he was like, and he was saying how he didn't know when he was firing the guns, the firearms at the range. He was like, I was at the range, and he was like, I was firing, and I don't know when that was. And then Joey Taco was like, was it between October 19th and October 21st? And he was like, I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. Salute to Crunchy Black. Oh, some having a Crunchy Black. Don't. What's going on with Crunchy Black? No, Crunchy's good. So why'd you say that was really random? Why'd you say salute to Crunchy Black? Bumble clock. Why salute Crunchy? What was that? Was really random. Wizard, salute Wizard. He's in the play. I was just playing where the cheese at. I'm looking for the cheese too. He was mad on that stand when they showed his IG. Yup, ASAP Rel. Yup. He was salty when they saw that. When he saw that footage of the Instagram, he was not happy. He was not happy at all. He showed that footage of the Instagram that he was not happy a bit. He wasn't happy one ounce. I was just playing where the cheese at. He was mad on that stand. He was getting heated. He was getting aggy. He was getting real aggravated. Why are you all aggy? Why was he all aggy? I just want to know. Why was he aggy? So that's why I think it's so crucial to this case is that he can just do it. The lawyer job is to make him out to look money hungry. Yeah, I think that's what Joey Taco is doing. Joey Taco is working like a chicken bone. He's working like a chicken bone. He's wearing him out. And the judge is just getting like flustered. Answer yes or no. Answer yes or no. That's all I kept on hearing. Yes or no. Yes or no. Just answer yes or no. That's all you gotta answer. It's just that simple. So that's a good point, Wizard. The lawyer's job, Joey Taco's job. His real name is Joseph Tacopino, but I call him Joey Taco. He's a money hungry lawyer that'll eat the case. That's what he's looking for. He's the money hungry lawyer, but he's got to make the quote unquote victim or the what do they call it's another word. I can't think of the word. Instead of victim, it's another word for it's like plaintiff. It could be plaintiff, but It's another way. I know the defense, and then the prosecution, and then the DA, the district attorney. But what is the person that brought but to sue for just 20K is crazy. He has to sue for 20K, I think, because if he sued for less than 20K, they wouldn't take it serious. If they sue for more than 20K, they would think he was being quote unquote greedy. Greedy is a good thing, but they would have said he was probably being greedy. So they said, you know what, we're gonna find middle ground. We're gonna say 20K. We're gonna drop 20Ks on his head, and that's it. He goes away for 24 years, I guess, if he's convicted. You know, but yeah, so that's what I think happened. The lawyer said the N word when he was reading the text. I think he said one thing that Joey Taco. I think he did. I think you're right. Joey Taco, I think, slipped, and then after that, he was like, "Well, you said the N word was following you, or something." I can't remember the exact context, but he was like saying, he said, "Oh, the N word was doing this, and the other N word was doing that," and it was like that. He was like, "Oh, he caught you," you know what I mean? But I don't mind if he wants to say nigger, say nigger. Just say nigger, and you can say nigger too, Wizard, if you put in Nigger, but put periods in between each letter and after the letter R. Just put the periods in between. You can spell out in nigger if you like, if you want to. It's only if you want to. But yeah. So this was a very charged case. I was just like, okay. I got up sometimes. They have long recesses. They have a lot of recesses and breaks because that's what it does. It just tires you out. I don't think I'll ever be in court ever in my life. I don't think because I got an excuse because I have bipolar disorder. I can say that I have a mental deficiency or mental, abnormality. Oh no, Bumbleclot. You don't even have to do that. You can just put it in on one. Wizard said I should have sued for 100K for emotional distress and hospital bills along with potential gross earnings. For what exactly, Wizard? What are you talking about? You should have sued whom? Whom should you have sued? I didn't see Megan Cuniff though. Cuniff, I'm gonna say Cuniff because I want to be careful. It's a very close word. But what's her name? I forgot her first name. I just said it. Cuniff. Megan Cuniff. I haven't seen her on Court TV. She was on Court TV the first few days of the trials, and she was giving out good insight. That's a sexy white woman. She's a sexy white woman. To me, that's what a sexy white woman is. When she knows what she's talking about, can get that money. That's sexy. That's a sexy white woman. Oh, ASAP bro. Oh, he should. Yeah, soon for hospital bills. Okay, he sent you to the hospital. Oh man, so no, Megan Cuniff is very sexy to me. That's the kind of woman I would wife. I would wife that early. I'd definitely wife that. Not just smash, but I'd wife her quickly. I don't care if she's goofy looking. I don't care if she's got googly eyes, one eye's going to the other side. It's her mind. She has a mind. She has a great mind. She has thoughts. She has ideas about law and legal cases that covering y'all's niggas legal cases. Megan the Stallion and what's that bitch boy's name? What's his name? Y'all gotta help me out. What's his name? I can't think of his name. God damn it! All right, I gotta look it up. Y'all ain't telling me. Right. Again. Tory Lanez, thank you. Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez. She's doing Diddy. She's doing Lil Durk. She's doing ASAP. She's been doing it. She's been putting work in for y'all niggas. All y'all niggas. She's putting in work. She's putting in all the work for y'all. He's definitely putting in the work. And I don't think he's ASAP Rel anymore. I just call him Terrell Efron. He's Terrell Efron in my book. You know, if I have anything to say about it, I'm just calling him straight up by his government. That's all he deserves. Because it seems like he made a mountain out of a molehill. Whatever happened to his hand, I would argue that he probably fell and scraped it on the ground on a curb or something like that. Then ASAP Rocky firing a shot at him through a prop gun. He has a prop gun that he carries with him. Like I've said this before. It's kind of like when people put up cameras that aren't really cameras. They just deter you. They just like say, "Oh, there's a camera. I'm not gonna do nothing before I'm back." It's a kiddie camera. It's not real. It's a fake camera, but it could be a deterrent. Just like a fake gun. You can't shoot or kill anybody with, or maim or injure anyone with it, but you can deter somebody saying, "Look, I got a piece on me. I got this weapon on me. I got that wild thing on me. It's not that wild, but you don't know. They don't know it's a pop gun, a prop gun." Why? Okay, Wizard, you're saying he should have sued ASAP Bari as well. Why should he have sued ASAP Bari? Why should he have sued ASAP Bari? What was with ASAP Bari? And there's like 12 different ASAPs, by the way. There's like a whole lot in ASAP Mob. And as I've said before, ASAP Ferg says that ASAP Mob is pretty much over. It's pretty much over with. Playboy Cardi was part of ASAP. He wasn't an ASAP though. They can put ASAP Relli too. Wikipedia needs to update its information, but I can't find any information on Bari. What's going on with Bari, Wizard? Space Ghost Perp is better than ASAP. I haven't heard much of Space Ghost Perp since like 2012, but ASAP Bari exposes his identity on social media. Oh wow, what is it, like his social security or something? Or what do you mean his identity? His he tried to dox him. What is that? What happened? How did he expose his identity? How did ASAP Bari do that? Playboy Cardi was an affiliate. Okay, but how did ASAP Bari expose him? Blackland Radio 6.666 is a classic mixtape. I gotta look that up again. I gotta see that and see how you saying that, Space Ghost Perp. You said, I think before, ASAP Rocky stole his whole swag, stole his whole drip, stole his riz, as they say. But I was just, like, really? Come on, Efron. Like, I just can't believe this guy is up here. He's not. And salute to ASAP Rocky for just sitting there, not reacting. He knows the protocol. He knows how the prison, the judicial system works. He's not trying to get tied up in a case that could send him away for decades. I don't see that happening. I see him doing 500 hours of community service and keeping it pushing. And not giving him giving Terrell Efron a red cent. I can see that happening. I don't think Terrell Efron's getting a red penny from ASAP Rocky. Wizard, you didn't hear them talk about it in court. ASAP Bari posted a picture of Relli calling him out about trying to extort ASAP Rocky. ASAP Bari posted a picture of Terrell Efron calling him out trying to extort ASAP Rocky. I did not hear that in court. Actually, I did not hear that. Out of court. I had no idea that. How'd you get that information, Wizard? If I may ask. Back when it first happened. Okay. So how did you know about it? What was it? Was it on the interwebs? Was it on the Was it on the socials? Was it on the socials? Okay, so I'm still waiting for Wiz. Okay, I remember because I followed ASAP Bar. Okay, so it was on the socials. Okay, so it was on Instagram. Okay, good to go. Gotcha. Okay, so I mean, if he wanted to, I probably could still. I mean, I don't think anything that's barring him, and it's probably going to cost him even more money. He's probably paying, I don't know, at least $15,000 at least to pay for his lawyers. So if he gets if he were to supposedly get $20,000 for the payment, he probably have to pay more. I don't know. They don't give those kind of figures out. I follow Rel. You follow Efren, because Bari posted his addy. Bari posted his addy. Hmm. That's interesting. You know ASAP Bar. I don't know of ASAP Bar. He's not even a rapper. Is he? Is he a rapper? Or does he do like? Is he like Rel? Is like Efren? He said he just did management. He didn't rap. He was just a manager. I don't know of ASAP Bari. You have to explain that to me, Wizard. Treat me like a 5-year-old. You just explain away. Tell me what ASAP Bari stood for and who he is. He's a fashion designer and a tastemaker in the fashion industry. Okay, so he's not a rapper. He is an influencer. He is a fashionista. I guess he's not a fashionista, but he's a tastemaker. Okay, that makes sense. He's a haberdasher. If I even use that right, did I use that right? Let's see. Well, yeah, I got it right. Yeah, haberdasher, dealer in men's clothes. So he should have sued Bari. You're saying he should have sued Terrell Efron should have sued ASAP Bari. Is that what you're saying, Wizard? And what would have that done? What effect would that have had on the case itself, or either one of the cases? Would he have gained more clout? Would he gain more money? Would he gain more women? I don't know, cars, clothes, and jewelry, and party and bullshit, ish. He had a collab with Nike, but it was destroyed by his accident. What did he do? You're pulling a lot of thread out right now, Wizard. Yes, Bar and Rock. Okay. So what was the actions that destroyed his collaboration with Nike? What did he do wrong? Where did he go wrong with it? What should he have done? Sued them both. Okay. But what did he do with Nike? What happened with the Nike deal? How did that fall through? How did that dissolve? The Nike deal. That's what I want to know about. Just do it. Just sue it. Just sue him. Just sue them. I'm giggling. On my show, I can giggle. It's my show. I can giggle. Star show, I'm not gonna giggle unless he says something like, I was just saying something straight up and I wasn't giggling at all or anything. Then he says, "Did you smash the mom?" I'm like, this nigga, and he's like dead serious and he's not trying to make a joke. He's not trying to be funny, but it's funny the way he phrased it. Like it just caught me when he catches you off guard like that. He'd be like, "Did you smash the mom?" I was like, I was explaining. Oh, it's too much to explain. Okay, that's fair. But he was talking about the foods of Jamaican women versus Haitian, I think, or American women, FBA versus Jamaican women. And I was just like, this female I was seeing, her mother made this Thanksgiving that was just banging. It was just like, I was like, this is great. It's almost as good as my dad's food. But she made that plate for me, and then she gonna say, Mr. George Arterang gonna say, "Did you smash the mom?" I was like, no. Maybe get like I am now. I was like, no. I was like, because I got the image in my head of me, with her mom. I'm like, it just messed me up. I was like, oh man, I was trying not to giggle this whole time, and this guy says it. But it's worth looking up. He's a very interesting figure. Wizard, all you got to do is put in Google Nike Barty. Put that in. Go to the link that is, copy the link, and put it right in here. Put it right in here. Put it right in the YouTube where it says in the chat room. Barry is a creative genius. He created the fashion label called Blown. Okay. Always strive and prosper. Like, I hate that. I hate the fact that groups break up. It's inevitable though. It's like rock groups. They had the arc. They had we're struggling. We don't know what to do. We're really talented. We got something to say. We get a record deal. The first album, it did okay. Then the second album was a major success. Everybody, oh my god! And then everybody started doing drugs. Started, getting married and having kids, and then they don't have the same stamina to do a rock album anymore. So they have to scale back and show that they don't have. And then years later they have a reunion. They make more money from that. They do more drugs and they fall out. Like, it's the same argument as hip hop now. Rockefeller, Cash Money, ASAP Mob. No matter what you want to say, Rough Riders, everybody just disbanded or grew apart or something like that. It's sad. It really is sad. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. But it's great fodder. It's fodder for plays and movies and TV shows, docuseries. Oh my god, love to eat that up. Behind the music. Anybody remember Behind the Music? Do they even have Behind the Music still? I doubt it. Wizard, how many people did you tell to subscribe to my channel today? That's what I'm gonna start asking y'all. How many people you say you got to subscribe to this silly nigga? He's silly as hell, but he's got some ideas. How many people did you tell to subscribe today, Wizard? No, it was a video that leaked of ASAP Bari telling a new girl to give him top because she just was that with his assistant. Wow, that's a lot. So that's the Nike deal? Is that what happened with the Nike deal? That's what happened with Nike? Is that what you're saying, Wizard? Nike cut ties after that. Okay, got you. All right. Got you. But let me ask you this question again. How many people did you suggest to say, look, there's a silly nigga named Skylar? You got to subscribe to his page. I'm telling you, you're going to find insight. You're going to find wisdom. You're going to find ideas. Check him out and subscribe to his page. How many people did you say subscribe to my page, to my channel, Wizard? How many people? How many people did you say? 5, 10, 50? It'd be great if you told 60 people. Rocky was mad about that because he loved Nike. Yeah. Who doesn't? My aunt subscribed today. When did she subscribe? I appreciate that. I tell Auntie, I said, hey, but was that today? I'm saying about today, sir. Today, not you can't do much for me from yesterday, but you can do a lot for me for today. So you let me know. So I appreciate Auntie for subscribing, but that's not the question I asked you. How many did you sign up for? Did you ask to subscribe to my channel today? Today, January 31st, Friday, 2025. You said zero. That's zero. I take that. I take that. That's not a loss. That's a lesson. I gotta go harder. I gotta go stronger. I gotta have better content. I'm at almost peak position. I'm at 940. I just need 60 more. I just need 1,000 more. Excuse me, not 1,000 more. None to hey. It's all right. You were honest. I appreciate that. That's cool. Don't worry about it. But I'm just saying, I got to get this money, man. 940 subscribers. Got to get to 1,000. 1,000 means eligibility. I'm right there. I'm so close. I can see. This is literally how much I have left. See that? That's how much. But I'm here exactly with it. You're day one like Bumbleclot. You held me down, even when Rick James or even Andretti, quote unquote, didn't hold me down. You held me down today with Bumbleclot. I appreciate that. I really do. Don't think I'm taking it for granted. I seriously appreciate it because that's all that's a cliche, but I don't make videos for my subscribers. I have subscribers so I can make videos. You understand what I'm saying? That's like a half quote away from what Ayn Rand said in her seminal novel, The Fountainhead. One of her greatest achievements, alongside of Atlas Shrugged. She said, the main character, Howard Rourke, said, I'm not here. I don't build buildings to have clients. I have clients to build buildings. And that's a very profound and simple and clean and direct observation of what you are as a human being, as a person, and how you should treat everything you do just like that. You don't do things just to have people come and say, hey, you did a great job. You say, they said I had a great job because I did great work. You don't seek people. You seek work. You do work, and then people come to you. So, but I appreciate it. You gotta help me keep going. Keep telling your aunties. Keep telling everybody, your sister and your friend. If you can. But I appreciate what you're doing right now. You have a wrench. You're talking to me right now. You're the only person in this room right now. So, how long will this trial last? Oh my God, I hope not. I hope it won't last very long. This trial will probably last probably till mid-March. I think it should be over by then. Maybe even earlier. Early or late February, maybe. I don't think it's going to go that long. I don't think it's going to be like the YSL case. YSL case dragged on. Jeffrey, what was it? What's his name? Jeffrey. Hold on. Young Thug. His name is Jeffrey. Williams, Jeffrey Williams. He is, in a bad position. I think he shouldn't have taken the plea deal. I think he could have, kept it going even longer than that. He would probably got a better deal. They said Rel tried to extort Riri for $10 million. Whoa, who's they? I love when people say, "Hey, yeah, they said that nigga did this." Yeah, I heard they was like, who is they, Wizard? Who's the credible source that said that? Was it the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Chicago Tribune, the LA Times, the Philadelphia Inquirer? Who said that? Oh, the internet. Oh, okay, so the internet says it. It's golden. The internet never lies. The internet is always wins. Oh, the internet is a champion. The internet is undefeated, as they say. And the internet is undefeated. So I'll take that, Wizard, because it's a consensus. That's the thing with the internet. It's a consensus of various voices yet speaking out at one time in regard to all this. So I will take your word for it that it was the internet. The internet said, hey, the internet said it must be true. Gunner should have stayed in jail instead of destroying his image. I don't think he destroyed his image. I think people mistaken what he did. They said he was a snitch, he was a rat, he was a liar. But I think he kind of played like a J. Cole like role. He was like, I'm not gonna get myself in between all this. I'm not gonna get myself into all this. Gunna's got money. Gunna's got, records, I think that went platinum. Let me make 100% sure. Gunna. He's got some Billboard, number 4 on the Billboard, Drip Too Hard. He had a single Lemonade. He had, this is the he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 studio albums. Certifications, gold. First one, gold, bam. Second one, Wanna. Certification, gold. Another gold album. So that's like, he got at least $250K off of that probably. DS Forever. Certifications. Doesn't say much for the United States, but it did top the Billboard 200. But it sold silver in the United Kingdom. Let me see this. A Gift and a Curse. Commercial performance. Debuted at number 3 on Billboard 200 chart. 85,000 equivalent units. He's got streams. Gunna's good, I think. I think he's still gonna pull out well. Thug can't go back to his hometown for 15 years, right? True. Facts. That's part of the stipulation. Can't go back for 15 years. Gunna street image only destroyed, but he good with the numbers, yeah. Well, I guess, I don't know. Gunna street image could still be rectified, I think. Because that's the new thing now anyway. If you snitch, then you're good. Snitches get riches. That's the thing that people get. Oh, snitches get stitches. No, snitches get riches. That's the beauty. If somebody's auntie, uncle, cousin, brother, sister, mother, father gets gunned down in the street and you know exactly who did it, you can get money for that. You can get paid. And you're helping out the system. You're helping, not closure, but you're giving someone at least a bit of solace for being, somebody that's telling on somebody. Will Jay-Z be at the Grammy Awards? Oh my God. That was random as hell, but it's a good question. It's coming up soon. Was it coming on Sunday? I think he will. I think he will be there. Because he didn't, I mean, he's showing that he didn't do anything. Allegedly, he's still an innocent man. He's a free man. He can go. I wonder what the jokes are going to be about for Diddy. I mean, oh my God, it's going to be crazy. But hey, look, I got to wrap it up. It's been great. Thank you very much for hanging with me for these 3 hours going on. I appreciate Bumbleclot and Wizard the most. You were day ones, so I appreciate it. And I will see you sometime tomorrow, probably on the mobile device. Take care.